This game recap is brought to you by IBC Bank. IBC Bank, we do more.
I've got our five team captain seniors. Quarterback Matthew Baldwin, defensive back Nate Perotti, center Matthew Herrera, defensive tackle Cade Langston, and defensive end Lee Bacon.
Open it up for questions.
Coach, despite the loss today, could you just reflect back on the great season y'all had?
It's an awesome year. I mean, I've got the best kids in the world, and it's a long season, 19 weeks of tackle football. It's a grueling year, and these guys are worn down, and not to mention they're awesome students. All five of them sitting here, incredible student athletes. Amazing year. We fell short. We're disappointed. We're not. Our program is not to the point to where we are lacking moral victories. We're disappointed. We're mad. We wanted to win the game. We felt like we had a chance to. We just didn't get it done. But great season.
You want to talk about the adversity you guys faced in the first quarter? Your quarterback went down.
Yeah, obviously we lost a player like Matthew. He did his very best to get himself ready to play, and his knee just wouldn't hold up, and so we lost him. And yeah, I mean that set us back a little bit. It took us a minute to just get everybody on the same page. We had looked at some things though. In the event that Matt couldn't play, I thought Hudson came in and did a nice job. Took some time though to kind of settle down.
I came in, I prepared all week to play, so I don't think that was in my mind that I'm going to come out. But yeah, I just didn't expect that. So yeah, I just don't like that. Well, Hudson's a sophomore, and I'd say it's of all the games he come in for to be the backup quarterback, that's probably the biggest and most pressure we could possibly have. I think he did a great job. He stayed calm all the time. Again, he's only 16 years old. He has two more seasons. I think he's got a chance. He's got a potential to be the best quarterback if he can play Travis. So Hudson's got a lot in front of him, and he's going to move on from this. But I think he did a great job.
What does it say about your team? What do you know the quarterback is first play to actually take says something about
Yeah, our guys are mentally tough. They've, I think that gets developed over a tough season like we've had. Our non-district is set up difficult for a purpose, and so that we can be in some adverse situations and see how we respond. You never know how you're going to respond to something like that, getting your nose bloodied a little bit until it happens. And so I was proud of our kids. We didn't panic. We leaned on these five guys, to be honest with you. These are the emotional leaders of our football team, and they're also some of our very best players. And so leaned on them, and we settled down and just kept chopping. We talked about that with our kids. That let's kind of right the ship and just keep playing. And we made some great plays. We had some opportunities there. I felt like we could have won the ball game. We just didn't quite make enough plays. Didn't make enough. We needed to get a stop on defense. We just couldn't get a stop.
Let's talk about Brock Sturgis, just how tough
Yeah, he's a great player. They've got a lot of them. They wore on us a little bit, and we had a hard time tackling. But that's what excellent skill players would do. So we knew they were a really good team. We knew that if they were able to just kind of grind it out, that we'd have a tough time.
Matthew got hurt. Did you guys change anything as far as your offensive game plan?
No, I think our offense coordinator Mike Wall had a plan with Matthew and sprinkled in Hudson some in running situations, or even when we needed to sprint out and play action. And then also we had a plan for if Matthew couldn't go. And so unfortunately we were hoping Matthew would be able to go for a while and get in there and play some, and then he just wasn't able to go much. And so.
Nathan, the kickoff return down 21-0. What did it do to the sideline? Did it seem to us that it energized the whole team? It went at a time when things were going down.
Well, I think the score at the time when they scored 21 points, and we had a couple of ups and downs in that point. A lot of our team was down, and I knew we were getting a momentum switch. So I just try to go out there and do what I can to be that guy who gets our team hype and back in the game. And I know it always takes one play to get back in the game, and our team they lift their heads back up, and we can come back. We've been in a 17 deficit with Judson, and we knew that just one play can change the whole course of the game. So we just know to go out there with our heads high and not think about what just happened, pick, interception, fumble, or whatnot. Just forget about it and move on.
Coach Carter, talk about the These guys are seniors. Talk about the senior leadership and what it takes. You guys won state last year. You reached the pinnacle again this year. Talk about the senior leadership that these guys demonstrated to get you back to this pinnacle in this state championship.
Well, these guys are voted team captain by their teammates. This is not something the coaches pick. These are the guys that the 63 guys in that locker room wanted to be the face of the program. They wanted to be the leaders, and they have been an incredible. Like I said, they're all great players. They're all great off the field. They're all great on the field, and I can't think of enough. I'm hurting for them. These are like my sons, and it's sad too. You know, we said we want to play football as long as we could, no matter what. This was the last game. We wanted to go out on a high note, but God, I love these guys. These are incredible young men. I told them that you know, if my daughter's lucky enough to marry a guy like any of these five one day, I'd be very, very proud. So.
Hey, talk about that last night, over 6 minutes, and just the whole game was a grind. That drive to be the epitome of it. You know, how fast are you?
I mean, it was late in the game. We were all pretty tired, obviously. It was a long game, and we just couldn't get a stop whenever we needed to. They just kind of kept running. So.
Coach, you guys needed that 2-point conversion there at the end of the third quarter. What did you see as you lined up and running?
Yeah, we had a few plays ready for 2-point situations in the event that we would need them, and we went with one. We had a guy open. We just got pressure a little bit too quick, so we liked the look we got. We needed to speed our process up just a little bit on that, and we weren't able to.
Reed, can you just speak to what this team accomplished?
Okay.
Maybe people didn't think Lake Travis would get back to this point, but how y'all are
Well, I think once we graduated, all those seniors, all those awesome Division I players and Division II players last year, everyone kind of wrote us off as, you know, it's going to be a rebuilding year, and we didn't really listen to that. We sort of decided that we were just going to take it upon ourselves to be the best we can be, and we really did that, and it didn't end up the way that we wanted it to end up, but I'm proud of everyone on that team, and I'm very grateful to have been played with all those guys, and every single one of them played their hearts out.
Matthew, talk about the tradition of playing for Lake Travis. It's your senior year. How you feel getting to this point again, and what you remember most about the state championship?
I couldn't be more grateful to be a part of a program like this one. It's just it's wonderful. It's the best 4 years of my life, and this season I feel like it tops even last season. What I've seen this team come to be, especially the offensive line as a unit, where we started out we didn't know what we were doing. We have 2 sophomores at guards, and to really see this team come together when we had nothing surrounding us but doubt. No one believed in us from the very beginning. They wrote us off in the second round. They wrote us off in the 5th round. And it's just, I think it's beautiful what this team has become this year, and Lake Travis is not going anywhere anytime soon.
Coach, you had Garrett Wilson playing both ways over the whole game. It seemed like he shut down Allen's best receiver. How important was he for you guys?
We have a lot of guys that, because of injury and just because of the depth situation, that had to play both ways, which is a little bit unheard of. You would think at 6A Division I, but we want to get our most skilled guys out there when we can. I thought Garrett did a phenomenal job. I thought Nate did a phenomenal job having to do both ways. Kyle Wakefield jumped in there some. So, yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about Garrett. Obviously, he's such a special talent, special athlete, and we feel pretty confident whoever we put him on, we like the matchup, offense or defense. And he made us share a place tonight. Did a great job.
Coach, what are your thoughts moving forward?
Wow, just probably just reflect on this year and how proud I am of these young men, and just how grateful I am that they let us coach them hard, that they come to practice every day and they work their butts off and they make it fun. And then, we'll start worrying about next year and off season when we get back from Christmas. But this has been it's been a great year. Again, I'm very, very proud. I tell the kids this all the time, and I don't want it to sound bad, but I get to come back and do this again next year. I don't know if we'll make it to the state championship game. But we're going to try like heck. I'm going to continue to bring a different set of kids, hopefully, to the playoffs and go do this. But this has been very special with this group of guys because of probably the expectations and from people outside of the program. And I don't mean anything negative, but we really don't pay much attention to what some of you guys write because I'm not sure y'all watch film. Mm-hmm. These guys watch film, and these guys believe what they see. They believe what their coaches say. And so, just like last week, we felt like that if we made enough plays, we had a chance to beat that team, and we did. And I felt like that was the same tonight. We just couldn't get a stop. We couldn't make the play when we needed to. Had a couple of tough breaks, too, didn't go our way. And now that's all it takes when you're playing a great team.